All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 32. That throw finds Jamar Chase. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has it at the 7. And he's got enough to move the sticks. They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. From the red zone now. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Tigers take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Point after converted from Carney. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carney has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Plowing up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. It will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Back now, pressure on its way. He puts some power on a deep one left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. And that throw just too high for him.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Completes this one to Chase. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Second and 4. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Tigers get 6 more on their early advantage. Cardi with the extra point. And these guys drive their lead to 11. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. At all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Second down now, 7 to go.
Second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. Up the sideline, past the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 30. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Back to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. formation. Here comes the second down call. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Neither side separating much so far. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Back for the second quarter here on EA Sports. They're looking at 4th down, but inside field goal range, so they could get 3 here. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. This one finds Kelsey. And he's brought down after a short gain. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Here's a give up the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They go play action here. He rolls to his right. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. hits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They send a man in motion. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Kelsey makes the catch. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here's 2nd and 2. Escapes out to the left. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. Panthers pick this one up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and just 2 to go. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. He's out in the clear. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on first down. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown. The Tigers make it a one-score game before halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after converted from Cardi. And his guys cut it to a field goal game. Always set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some...
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And he takes this one back for the pick six. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Cardi with the extra point. And these guys take a 4-point lead. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. One last play before the break. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Right up the gut. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. A give now from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Tigers are stopped and are going to have the football out beyond their own 30.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks...
They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you... down pass just like that. It's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Back to pass on first and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Tigers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air in this game. Point after converted from Cardi. And his guys take a 4-point lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. Hits his running back. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
This throw is caught. He has the Carolina touchdown. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Tigers need only one to take the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Panthers football and their playoff run's in jeopardy. They're trailing here. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll try and punch it in. Has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10 now. This one taken in by Chase. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives them the 1st. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3. He's on the move. Complete out to the right side. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds his path complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their 1st. It's 2nd and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Working quickly here. Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Putting a receiver in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying it across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
He has it. And he gets in for the score. The two-point conversion successful. That doubles their lead to 4. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Caught by his back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got 2nd down. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Give all the credit to the coverage on that one. Even with plenty of time to throw, they never gave him a lane to complete it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Panthers pick up the win here. And they're headed to the divisional round next week. Great start to their playoffs and getting the win at home, but the test's only getting harder from here on out. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Orlando.